Number 1. If you're tensed about something, one thing, it could be anything. If you're thinking of the same thoughts, if you keep having the same thoughts, same emotions for days and it is going on, we use the traffic light signal technique where the emotion or the thought is not in your control and you are trying to filter each emotion and thought in your mind. Let us see. What is that? As you know, traffic light signal has 3 lights, red, yellow, green, out of which if you're having a thought which is giving you so much stress that you don't like it at all, then you say stop it. Stop that thought instantly. If you're having a thought or emotion which is not allowing you to progress further, then you slow down and decrease the speed and think about it later on. Whereas if the thought or emotion is of benefit to you, then give it a go. So the red one is one when you're very much in very high stress situation, so much distress that you're unable to sleep. So you stop that thought instantly. Whereas in yellow, when you know that the thought may or may not be of your benefit, then wait and think about it. And if you think it is of your benefit and it will help you somewhere in your life or in some other person's life, then give it a go. So this was traffic light signal technique, tip number 1. Tip number 2. When you're having thoughts of fear, rage, depression, tension, anxiety, and these thoughts keep coming to you. So what you're going to do in this situation, all these thoughts are happening in your life. So take your life as a TV channel from where you're watching all your thought patterns, whether it is fear, rage, angry, frustration, whatever it may be, joy, and the TV is having these different channels of you. It is fear, anger, joy, happiness. All these channels are in your life. Life of TV. These are your different channels of emotions. But the remote control is in your hands. You can change the TV channel according to your needs. If you're accumulating so much anxiety within you, ask yourself a question whether it is of benefit to me or not. If you think it is of your benefit, then keep it. If you think it is not of your benefit, change the channel or close the TV or close the channel. Your chain of thoughts of anxiety will break. So the anxiety breaks there and it doesn't go away, but it will break into pieces. Tip number 3. If you're not getting any sleep, when you're not getting enough sleep, check for yourself what are the thoughts that are worrying me at this time when it is sleep, which tension I'm having, which tension you have. So the basic method when you are having such kind of thoughts where there is tension, anxiety, the solution is you will write this down, all these thoughts on a piece of paper. As it is sleep time, so first thing you're going to do, take a piece of paper, write all this down, and you will say to yourself that right now I will sleep and tomorrow I will check for solution. Tomorrow I have the entire day to check for my solution. Right, Right now I need proper sleep, adequate amount of sleep. Tip number 4. Schedule some worry time. What is scheduling a worry time? You keep some certain amount of time in your entire 24 hours day cycle for worrying. Suppose you keep 1 hour or half an hour, and in that other meantime you do your other activities, do some other work now. So if you're having a specific time for worry, that this only in this time I will worry, while the rest of the time I'll do my own work, whatever I'm having, housework or home cleaning or some other office work, I'll do that. At this point I will not do any kind of worry, but I will do my work, office work or house chores, whatever. So this will decrease all your distractions because of the worry. The distractions are caused by the worry. So you schedule some time to reduce all these distractions in your life. Tip number 5. This is on circle of control, which is the innermost circle. You can see in the green color, circle of control. The middle circle is in yellow color, circle of influence, and the outermost is circle of concern. These circles were given by Stephen Covey, who was a psychologist. So these circles are in a part of your life. You should understand this. When it comes to circle of control, what can you control? You can control your voice, you can control your body posture, you can control your emotions, you can control your body health, your diet. That comes under circle of control. What is circle of influence? Whom can you influence it? But you cannot control it. You can influence your employees, you can influence your children, you can influence your community, you can influence your society, but you cannot control them. That is circle of influence. Circle of concern. In this circle, which is the red one, there is no control, no influence, and you do not need to think at all about it. Keep keep it as it is, and keep it plain. There is no need to change it. As it is your circle of concern, like corona. Corona was circle of concern, but you cannot help it. What will you do? You can do basic things, but you cannot help it. That is circle of concern. I'm giving you another example. This is that another example I wanted to give you on these circles. Your circle of control, influence and concern. When it comes to work ethics or the employee work system in offices, how it is. What is under your control and what is not. Zone of control. What you have is the power over. You have the power over your work ethic. How do you work? You have the power over your skills. You have the power over your time. So that is all under your control. Then next, what is the power of influence you can have? What you can have on an impact on? You can have an impact on your boss. You can have impact through your message. You can have impact on your budget. That is your circle of influence. You can influence your boss. You can send the messages to anybody. You can send, not just your boss. You can send a message to the PM and say, I'm having such difficulty or so, or some other messages you can send. That is under circle of influence. And next is the circle of concern, which is the zone of acceptance. What you cannot change. You cannot change major technology shift. You cannot change big corporate decisions. You cannot change the economy. These are out of your power. Thank you for watching. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel.